quite, amazed. And I'm glad to see her in the back of the room. And I'd like us all to warmly welcome Tulsi Gabbard.
This corrupting and corrosive influence of this big special interest money in our politics is what is at the heart of the obstacles we have seen towards making the kind of change that we all want to see in a whole variety of issues. We can follow that money trail back to seeing why isn't it that we have fixed it. And it is because of this pay-to-play culture in our politics, where those big corporations with the high-paid lobbyists can pay the price to buy a seat at the table to help write those policies. And we as the American people get left behind. Not just Democrats, not just Republicans, but we the people get left behind. We are reminded on tax day of where our taxpayer dollars are going. Our country is being torn apart. What we see is, in almost every section of our lives, a government that is of the special interest, by the special interest, and for the special interest. A government that is of the powerful, by the powerful, and for the powerful. We're focused here on a specific area that is central to all of these other things that we are impacted by in our everyday lives, and that is the cost of war. I deployed twice to the Middle East. My first deployment was to Iraq in 2005, at a time when the war was at one of its most intense periods. How many of the politicians who voted for that war were kept up at night thinking about those who were paying the price? Every single one of us is also quietly paying the price. Every single one of us is paying the price through these taxpayer dollars that are being taken out of our pockets. But the reality is that these regime change wars are increasing suffering for the people in the countries where we wage these wars, causing death and devastation that's hard for us to comprehend. The reality is our country is less safe because of these regime change wars. This is why I'm running for president, why I'm asking you for the opportunity to serve you as Commander-in-Chief, because I know the cost of war. And as president, I will end these regime change wars. I will work to end this new Cold War and nuclear arms race. Take this peace dividend that we would create with the trillions of dollars that's currently being spent on these wars and reinvest it into serving the needs of our people. Invest it into things like Medicare for all. We're dealing with a military-industrial complex and a foreign policy establishment in Washington that is deeply entrenched in these policies that have gone on for decades. But we cannot discount the power of our own voices and the recognition that throughout our country's history, as we have seen some of these monumental changes that have been made, they have come about only because we, the people, have stood up and organized and made sure that our voices are heard. That's why I'm running for president. That's why I'm asking you for the opportunity to serve you as Commander-in-Chief, so that together we can change this course of our destiny and to walk down this path towards a brighter future with peace and prosperity and opportunity for all.